dumb. All right, I know you find, but you know damn well you're not gonna be able to act on that. Sure, you could try. You could try, but you're not gonna be able to act on it in time.
So what are you offering me?
You dropped the felony. I'll tell you about it.
I'll tell you what. You don't want any felonies on your record?
Nope.
You know how long I have to push charges, correct? You know what the statute of limitations is, Mr. K?
Let me hear it.
It's 30 days. All right, from yesterday. So we got 29 days. I mean, this goes a couple ways. You walk out of here not a felon. That's something you'd like, right?
Sure.
Yeah, that would be nice. Not being a felon, you don't got to deal with all that shit. You can still have your entire life ahead of you. No one's going to look at you any different. You can get a job anywhere you want. Get a gun, get a weapons license. Life will be good. But that only happens under a few circumstances. Circumstance 1. We're going to have you on recording that you're going to be helping me in our little situation here. Now, I'm not recording, so I'm going to talk about it. You're going to help me figure out everything that I need about this book. The people, where they are, what they do, what they're involved in. And if we build up a good relation between you and me, right now, this falls in my hands. One of two ways. You can walk out of here, minus 9,000 something, being a fucking felon, the first distributor in Los Santos. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. You're going to lose a lot. You're going to lose out a lot. Or we go down a different route. I think this route might work for the both of us. You help me get this fucking organization. You help me pinpoint everything they do, what their hands are in, what Ms. Mushkin is doing, what everybody's doing. I want to know. And if you don't, or if you try to play with me, or if you tell them, and we find out that you told them, and shit starts moving ever since you get out of here, then what? Then I'm still going to push this on you. I have it. The evidence is there. The charge is ready. The courts are ready. I'm ready. Are you? Do you want to be a felon?
You tell me this right now. You gonna push these 30 days and fuck me at the end of the month? Or are you gonna forget to push the charge?
I don't work like that. I do not work like that. If you are working with me, and you're giving me good information within 2 weeks, if everything is good and we're working together and you're leading me to something, okay? Not little breadcrumbs. No. For something this bad, Mr. J, I'm gonna need a whole lot to cover up for what you did and what your charge is looking like, because this is real. Oof. How am I gonna take this to my captains? How am I gonna tell them, hey, Cap, I know we worked hard on this and I know we did all this work, but what are we gonna do? If you don't give me good shit, you don't help me figure out things, you don't slowly start leading me to where they're doing, where their operations are. You start giving me information on what you hear, little drops. Maybe, hey, maybe they got some more drugs going around. You tell me a little drop of where it is. Maybe you don't get arrested. You understand what I mean? You're going to be my eyes and ears, Mr. J.
Give me 5 minutes.
Okay. I'll be right back.
So here's the thing, right? This is what I have to consider. Like OOC, like, they have a lot of people. They can make all the money back, and I know that they can get a new house and redo it all. The fuck? Why did Panda's stream just play? Weird. Anyways. OOC, right, like, is Snitch RP lame? Yeah, I mean, Snitch RP is lame, but, like, here's the thing, right? So here's the thing. Jay has reasons to want to do this. Like, if you're Jay, right, you're upset that you're struggling to find people to work with. Number one, right? Number one. Right? And you're also upset that you got kicked out for not having, for giving $10,000 for the house and them not offering it back. Right? And you're also upset that you don't have, you know, what the fuck is this? It's funny. Snitch RP so hot right now. You're also upset that that's pretty funny. You're upset for a lot of reasons if you're Jay. Like Jay has been rejected time and time again. He tries to find people to do things with and he keeps getting a no. He earns money, he spends the money, he doesn't get the money back. It's a lot of like. But here's the other problem. Here is the other problem that I'm going to make very apparent right now. The other problem is this. OOC, out of character, streamer to streamer. People get really pissed when you do snitch RP, right? Like they get mad at you, like straight up. And the other thing that sucks that I have to consider as a streamer is these other streamers are going to be mad at me if I do this. And I wish that was something that I could be free from. But like I talked about earlier in the stream, I'm not a big enough streamer to not like to be like free from those shackles, if you know what I mean. I'm not a big enough streamer. I'm not. Like that is the reality. Now, Mr. K and Young Dab both snitch. I just heard you say Lord Kabun and Moon Moon. 2 names that will survive. Now here's the thing. The roleplay decision, the roleplay decision here would be Jay would snitch to look out for himself because Jay is a character that wants to care about the people around him who take care of him. Because if someone takes care of Jay, Jay makes sure he takes care of them. For example, the guy the other day who was like, please, I need to ride out to my tow vehicle. It was all the way out in Polito. Jay remembered, oh, you brought me the toolkit when I needed it. Yeah, I'll take you out there for free. Don't worry about it. Now here's the other problem, right? Here's the other problem. Could these other characters act on the I'll clap you until you don't wake up anymore? Absolutely. And that could be annoying to deal with in the future as well, right? Like that could legitimately be annoying in the future to deal with. So the question here is, like, would Jay snitch? Yeah, probably. Jay would probably snitch. Jay would probably snitch. But also, here's the other downside of it. If Jay snitches right now, the other side of it is the other people are going to find out. They are going to find out. Like, let's make this clear here. They are going to get mad. Like, they're going to get mad. They're going to find out. Are we talking about Jason and Raya? No, we're talking about the Kanashiro clan. Do it. It makes sense in RP. I know it makes sense in RP, but unfortunately there are like other things that I'm considering right now.
Roll for it.
Nah, rolling for it's lame. All right. I mean, the roleplay decision is that Jay would do it. Yeah, I know, Zach, and I know that's how it is. Can't you feed fake info? I mean, not really. Jay wrote everything down in that book. Fair enough. Nick only did it because he's fair enough on his own. All right, how about this, guys? I'll snitch, but everybody here is gonna tier 1 and just watch me for the rest of their lives, right? And then when your kids are born and you know they sign up for their own Prime accounts, you're gonna tell them to, you know, you're gonna tell your kids to use their Prime on me too, right, guys? We're gonna become fuck no. Oh, okay, cool. Oh shit! Wait, I was mostly joking. Vivacious, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate it. Thank you. No. Okay, guys, I was being sarcastic. All right, Judgment 12, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the tier 1. I do appreciate it. LMAO kids, I'm gonna stay single. Nah, I believe in you. I believe. And Bailey, thank you so much for 32 months. Okay, here's the thing. Here is the thing. From a roleplay perspective, I think Jay would do it. I do think that Jay would do it. I do think that Jay would do it. But here is the other side to it. Right? I want to make this clear, and I want to clip this for the future. I like Kylie. I think that she is a great role player, and all the RP that she gave me in 3.0 was amazing. But it makes sense for Jay to do this.
Laugh as hard as you can. We're effing so good right now.
I want to clip this for the future.
Oh fuck. Shit.
I will wait. Hold on. I will wait. Give me 1 second. I will wait. Hold on. I will wait. I will wait. I will wait. I will wait. I will wait.
Best I can do is this emote parasocial friend.
Your sub alert. It's 1 a.m. here, bruh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. First of all,
Fuck. Shit. Bitch. Yeah, shit. What's it? I'm getting really rich.
clipping out of context, adding fake AI, TTS. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say, and this is what's gonna happen. Okay, here's what I'm gonna say, and here's what's gonna happen. I like Kylie, and I like the people involved in the Kanashiro clan. They are all
this is so sad.
Really nice people, and they are fun. Just so we're clear, they are fun people to be around. I do like them. I am going to trust them as role players.
Fuck. Shit. Bitch. Yeah, shit. What's it? I'm getting really rich.
I'm going to trust them as role players to be able to take this in RP and to not take this OOC because I do like them. And I think it makes sense for my character to do this at this time. I think that they are veteran role players and they know how to handle these types of things. And here's the thing, at the end of the day, they have a whole organization. If they really need money, they can pool together and make it pretty quickly. Right now, Jay, for the most part, is working on his own. And so if they want to clap one character over and over again until it doesn't wake up, then yeah, they can do that. Then they can do that. At the end of the day, I accept the in-game consequences. I understand it makes sense for them to like clap me on repeat over and over and over again. And I accept those consequences. I think that it makes sense. This isn't meta dumping snitch RP where the cops learn how crims do shit. It is peer-to-peer snitch RP. And so it does not make sense. Why does it not make sense? I'm willing to hear it. I'm totally willing to hear it. Why does it not make sense? No, I'm willing to hear his argument if he wants to. It doesn't make sense for them to be mad. Oh, well, I mean, it might because it's annoying to grind and make money. So there's that. It makes sense for your character to do this, I mean. Oh. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. If he snitches, won't it be a case of him not being able to do criminal stuff anymore because no one would really trust him? It would alienate Jay. It would alienate Jay from a lot of the criminals. From a lot of the criminals. But here's the other thing, right? I don't think Jay. Alrighty. I don't think Jay really has anyone to rely on crim-wise right now anyways. Jay doesn't have anyone that he can rely on, unfortunately. It's a lot of just like, you know.
You can skip the first 35 seconds if you like.
I will look at that in a second. He's about to come in here, so I don't want to Donawall Aziz. But I will just quickly say, Bailey, thank you so much for the 32 months. Judgment, thank you so much for the tier 1. Anonymous, thank you so much for the gifted sub. And Guinness, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate it.
Jay
Phoenix, thanks so much for the 5 gifted subs.
hand.
I appreciate it. Senzon, thank you so much for the gifted sub. I know, right? One I don't need. Thank you so much for the 1 month. I appreciate it. Hold on. This is so sick. We get 5 gifted. Funny right now. It's BV. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. Shadow Paladin, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. The Real Skanks, thank you so much for 34 months. Josie, hello. Thank you so much for the 51 months. Welcome back. Thank you. Okay, well, we're going to go the Snitch RP route and hopefully skip the first 35 seconds.
Patrick, you are the dumbest idiot it has ever been my misfortune to know.
Do you really think that's SpongeBob?
Of course, Patrick. Anyone with eyes could see that.
Yeah, well, I think you're ugly. Yellow is ugly.
Patrick, what are you talking about?
SpongeBob, I no longer wish to know you. You give bottom dwellers a bad name. If I had $1 for every brain you don't have, I'd have $1. Hey, Patrick, I heard there was a job opening down at the pet shop. As some newspaper.
Then that makes you a big dummy, you dummy!
Yeah, well, that means that, so are you.
Then you're a turkey!
What's that?
That's what you are!
Well, you're a bigger one.
Well, you're still yellow. You know what else is yellow?
What?
You are!
Yeah? Well, it doesn't matter what you call me, because I never want to see you again anyway. Tartar sauce.
This shit is so dumb.
Oh, fuck. Shit. Bitch. Yes, Jack West said I'm getting really rich.
+1 SpongeBob. +1 SpongeBob. Alright. Well, let's get ready to get clapped until we don't wake up anymore. Hopefully it makes for good RP at the very end of the day. Hopefully it will make things fun and or exciting. But, you know, if people take it out of character and get mad about it that way, you know, that sucks. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, you know. It's just going to be toxic. I hope it's not. I hope it isn't.
My sub alert was TOS and now it's not.
Thank you.
Hi, Killer Chippy.
Wait,
Thank you so
what
much for the
have I
16 months.
missed?
Welcome back. Things that I know, but the key's not my son. By the way, how is Pal World? Has anybody checked it out yet? I want to know if it's any fun. I just noticed the rejection counter still on screen. Very? Fuck, alright. I really want to play it. Let's get in love. My message, speaking of Pal
Okay,
World.
if you would like ketchup on your burgers, we're ordering senior buns.
I'm alright. I don't need to eat.
You don't want any food?
I'm alright.
We can get you a drink of our sprunk if you'd like.
Mr. Aziz, I'm good.
All right.
Did you ever watch the vids I linked earlier? No, Dylan, can you link me the TikToks? I didn't have time.
Burgers, no tomatoes, no onions. What do you mean the thing is still on? Hello?
Hello?
Oh.
It's Ark fucked Pokemon hard, and they had a baby and born in America. The real question is the Stitch RP going to conflict with the selling jail food RP? Yeah, it might.
All right. I got good news, I got bad news.
Alrighty.
Which one would you like first?
The bad.
The bad news. Oof. How do I say this? We're going to be talking for a little bit, you and I.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We're going to have a pretty long... We're going to be having a pretty long conversation. And this conversation needs to be truthful on both sides. And the only bad part is I'm going to be talking to you. You're going to be talking to me. We're going to be recording it. Okay? But it will not see the light of day. It will not go anywhere. And I'll protect you. That's the good part. I will make sure everything that mentions your name is redacted and confidential. I'll make sure you're safe. Nothing will come back to you. I want you to know that this is not my first time doing something like this, okay? I got eyes and ears all over the streets, Mr. K. So, when I tell you, you'll be safe, you'll be safe.
Mad Bush, close
But
the
I still have
stream.
to speak to my captains about this.
You're about
You
to see
understand?
meta.
Alrighty.
Okay? But when I'm telling you this, when I'm offering you this right now, it's because I see a man who does not want to go to prison. I see a man who might have fallen into some shit who he really doesn't belong in. You don't seem like a fucking drug dealer, man. You don't seem like somebody who's part of some organized crime. You seem like, you know, you got a nice car. You're always friendly. I read a lot of good things about you, Mr. J, and I really don't want to see you go to prison and turn into a felon. I don't want to set you down this path. But I still have to do my job. Ultimately, it falls down to you. It falls down to how you're going to talk. It falls down to how you're going to cooperate with us. It falls down to how reliable you're going to be. Because if I so much feel like you're lying or blowing smoke up my ass trying to cover up and trying to help them out, Not only am I going to hit you with the felony intent to distribute, not only am I going to be watching over you every tiny fucking move, but I will make it clear and I will make it known anytime you get into any shit, you try to work, you try to talk to the officers, you try to blow smoke up their ass again, they're not going to listen to you. They're not even going to give you the time of day. You understand that, Mr. K?
Mr. Aziz, just so we are clear,
Mm.
I know damn well if I really felt like helping, I would let you send me off, and you would not have the time to act on anything that you think you know.
I mean, that could be true, but that's assuming we don't already have things in motion now.
Mm.
Here's the thing. We don't work slow. We don't work to wait. When I tell you I have eyes and ears everywhere, I mean it, Mr. K. And I got people who are telling me. This is not news to me. But now I have a foot in the door. You understand?
I'm aware.
Good.
And for the record,
Mm-hmm. We're off record
before
right
you,
now, man.
I know, well, for our record,
Okay, okay.
if I find out you fucking me and you just want information for no reason, just know that every time you let an officer walk out alone, patrolling, cadet,
Don't go
or
down this
senior,
route, Mr. K. Don't
you
say
fuck
it.
me, I'm just saying, don't let any officers go alone. Because my car is not like your car.
Well, the thing is, how long do you think you're going to have that car for?
I know my rights and I know the system. By the time you get that car taken from me, I'm gonna have 3 more. So you
Oh.
don't fuck me, Mr. Aziz. I'm not gonna fuck you.
Nobody needs to be fucked, okay? It's just Ricky that needs to be fucked, okay? That's my man. That's it. All
Mm.
right? We're going to have something cordial between us because, like I said, Mr. K, even though you have these promises, you know, I'm not going to call them threats. This ain't you. This is not you. I see through this tough guy act that you're putting up right now. I know how it is. You got to hold on your own. And that's not an issue. It's a tough world out there. Absolutely.
Oh, don't get it confused, Mr. Aziz. I'm not tough.
Mm.
I'm the biggest bitch in Los Santos. And I'm very scared, Mr. Aziz. I am very scared. Because you know what's going to happen. The second I tell you anything, they're already not going to know who it come from. You're not going to protect me, Mr. Aziz. Nobody going to protect me. I know
Oh, my
exactly what's
power.
going to happen to me.
This is not true. This is not true whatsoever. This will all be redacted. This will all be hidden. This will all be confidential. None of this will go out. There's only going to be a limited amount of officers that know. And that's it. Not even the entire unit will know. Only a couple officers. Myself, my partner, my officer that helped me with this, my senior, and then my captain. And that's it.
So long as you make that felony a thing of our imagination, then I
The
will
felony will be
answer.
gone. You won't even be charged. How's that? That sounds good. For the next 30 days.
For the next 30 days. Mm.
I have 30 days. If you don't give me something, like I told you, within the next 2 weeks, 2 weeks, something credible, something important, I need factual evidence. I need a hard, strong based evidence that will lead to an arrest of somebody from the organization and lead them to get a felony. I know it's not going to be easy, but you're in a tough spot right now. It's either that, or you're going to have a felony on your record and not a nice one at that. All right? I'm going to leave you here to think about it. I'm going to go reconvene with my captain. And when I come back in here, me and you, we're going to speak to my captain when he comes inside. We're going to put on the recorder when I get to chatting. Okay?
Well, go get him then.
Okay.
I'm so hungry. Basically asking you to do his job for him. Well, here's the thing about being a police officer, right? Because I've done it, right? There's only so much information that you are allowed to act on, right? So, what happened? First time watcher here. Okay, here's the TLDR for anyone who doesn't know what happened. Jay was a part of a group called the Kaneshiro clan. He paid $10,000 to help them get the house very early on. They kicked him out because they didn't like things that Jay felt was childish. They had meetings without him there to discuss why he was bad and then kicked him out as a result without talking to him or the other party involved. They just got one side of the story, kicked him out. Jay, when he felt that vibes were bad, he wrote in a notebook that he left in his apartment all of the details of the Kaneshiro clan in case they blooded him out. Blooding out meaning his memory of everything that he had done with that group would be gone, a courtesy RP thing. Jay and I intentionally left that book in the apartments. I left it in there intentionally as it would be fun RP if Jay ever got raided. I was selling weed yesterday. I crashed. The other driver tried to drive away, broke the car like instantly. By the way, Moxie was a horrible driver. They broke the car instantly, got caught. Jay had weed in his pockets, enough weed for them to warrant a raid. Cops found the notebook. They're asking Jay about it because they know that just because something is written in a notebook doesn't mean that they are allowed to act on it. Jay doesn't want a felony. And so what's happening right now is Jay is basically saying, that book, I know you can't act on it. You can try, but there are certain limits within your job. If you get rid of the felony and don't charge Jay, if you don't charge Jay, the felony, that is, then, what's it called? I will give you certain details from within that book. Why the fuck were you getting raided? Tiny, this is meta. Get out of here. What are you eating? You want to do it again, Dylan? Or is that?
Do you know a girl named Candace?
Candace who?
Candace dick fit in your mouth.
Yeah, you proud of yourself, Miss Butt?
Are you fucking kidding me?
How Box gets people to order more food.
So we need to make sure we say the exact same line at the exact same time. Okay, the line is, we've been expecting you. Now, the moment the door opens, we say it together. There's not enough time to coordinate it. Just the moment we see the door open, we have to say it. And then we just sit there all cool like, yeah, we did that. And then we'll let them go up in order, and they'll be like, damn, I kind of want to order more now.
You saw this in a Japanese detective game, huh?
We've been
expecting you. Nice, we nailed that one.
Wow, that was amazing. Wow, amazing strategy, honestly.
When does Jay get credit? Where is my tag? Huh? Janet? Hashtag X Chocobars? Hashtag BoxBox? What about me? I'm there! Are you fucking kidding me? I'm fucking pissed. Thank you, Dylan. Those were funny to watch. When is it my turn, man? When is it my turn? Huh? Huh? When do I get the fucking credit for the jokes? Alright, I'm gonna use the bathroom. You deleted it, didn't you? No, I left it up. I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. I really gotta go. You trying to do some G6? Sure, Malachi, let's go. So, how was the weather? Nervous sweat? What's up? Why are we RPing in chat? Why are we... Okay. You showed the wrong one. He saw this already? Wait, what?
I don't think you liked my singing.
You hear me now? When I'm in need. Yeah, she's a trifling friend indeed.
I don't really like that song. It's kind of lame.
Really?
Yeah.
What song do you like? Let's hear it. How about this
I'm
one?
a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life is plastic. It's fantastic. Oh!
Can I just, like, get credit? Can I be tagged for my jokes? Can I... Do I just not fucking exist? Squeaks is so funny I can't. Can I just, like... Can I get a tag? Can I get a tag? For the love of fucking God, like, at the very least. Fuck me, dude. I mean, just use me, spit on me, everything but, let's, like, credit me for anything, I guess. Fucking hell.
You'll get credit when you're funny, Peepo shrug.
You're right, I'm sorry. Let me just be the supporting character that never gets shown any love. By the way, if any of you guys are in the mood, just let me know. I'll bend over so you can just ram it up my ass whenever you feel like it. No need to pay me or thank me or talk to me. Just, you know, whenever you feel like it. Chris Sonic to me. Chris Sonic to me. Chris Sonic to me. Speaking of Pal World, let me see.
And so Pal World could be a delight if it wasn't so invested in being awful.
Huh?
Well, this guy played the same character kind of that I did.
Huh?
Pal World isn't really asking, what if Pokemon had guns? Pal World is asking, what if you could mangle Pokemon beneath the inevitable crushing weight of industry? Across the board, Pal World is slanted towards getting me to abuse my pals. As pals work, their sanity decreases, already a bad sign. Yeah, that's why you have to build them beds, man. You complaining about bad work conditions for these animals, you don't even build them a bed? And if their sanity's really going down, just kill them. What the hell's the problem? What's this guy's problem? I don't get it.
Asmongold is horrible? Well, that's a pretty absolute sentence.
What they need to do is they need to add in a slaughterhouse for the pals. You need to have a breeding facility where you can force breed them.
Getting married is that offer still on the table?
Sure, Turbo, whenever you like, because everybody else does it.
You know how in Pokemon where you throw like a Pokeball at a trainer and it goes, you can't catch a trainer? How World just lets you do it. And it tells you, hey, it's kind of inhumane, but you do you. Oh, and also, just to let you know, anything that's in a pal sphere is a pal. And you can butcher pals. It's one of my pals right there.
Oh. Okay. Wow. That's something.
Sounds like you're the third male lead in a K-drama. The best choice, but here for comedy relief, Sag.
I'm tired of being a supporting character.
So can you use your own breeding pen with your pals then?
So it's Pokemon, but with murder. Jesus Christ. I really want to play. Don't roleplay as a supporting character then? Yeah, well, here's my first step into not doing it, but I'm aware of the shitstorm that will ensue from this. I'm aware. I am aware of the shitstorm. I know I know how this goes. I know how OC things can get messy and how people can get pissed, but I can only hope that people will take it in roleplay. At the end of it all. Chris, what is Aziz asking you for this co-op? I assume enough information to make it worth his time, but we'll see. Is it time to perma J so people feel bad IRL? Why would I choose to do something so that I would hurt other people IRL? What? Well, actually, no. I can see why people would do that, but, like, why would I get rid of my, like, 3-4 year long character because I wanted to be petty? That seems a little dumb. Hi, Alice T. Thank you for the 41 lines. Welcome back. So I think he wants a man on the inside now. I mean, then he's not going to get one. Doesn't mean you can't still get arrests. You know what I mean? Think it's already been 3 to 4 years. Goddamn, time flies. Yes, it does. It does. Time really does fly. Time goes by fucking fast. I'm almost a 5-year sub. Hippo, we are old. And it feels like no time has passed. It feels like I blinked and I've been streaming for 5 years and I don't know what happened. There's just a million things went down and I'm just like, what? Where did the time go? Where did the time go? It's been a good 5 years though.
McNulty
Wow.
told him he
What's
wants
the
him riding
location?
alone.
South Boulevard del Perro.
You just hit someone off their
702,
bike.
attach it.
They're in front of us.
Ka-chow!
VCB.
They're all the way up there on the other side.
Got it. It's gonna be westbound Boulevard del Perro, continuing through to the right on.
What?
I'm so
What is
sorry.
this? North Rockford.
I don't think Kanashiro Clan all are good role players who can make good stuff from this. Oh shit. So some people are going to take it poorly. Noted. Some people are going to get pissed. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
My sub alert was TOS and now it's not. Thank you.
Hi, Soccer
After
Fanatic.
seeing this riveting gameplay, no way I could not resub.
I know, right? Do you see how fucking fast I'm clicking right now? Do you see how much I'm moving? I'm fucking zooming right now. Holy shit, I am moving. My man can't keep up. I know. I know. I know. You might be thinking right now. Jump on the table and hit the gritty match. And that's how Jay died. To a ceiling fan. If they get mad at OC for you genuinely RPing as your character after they screwed you over, don't RP, simple as that. Well, here's the thing, Hippo. Don't roleplay, simple as that. Here's the issue, right? If roleplaying is what I choose to do, and then I choose not to roleplay, you see how that is it's a tough spot to be put in. You know what I mean? Look, at the end of the day, that's how Jay went bold. Chris, what happened to you moving to Austin? I am waiting on Tiffany to... It's not my business to share, but she has to get her things in order before I can move into Austin and try things out down there for the month. RP gets toxic, not always, but often. You know, we'll see. Starts to jump on the table and continues the strip. Oh shit. We stripping? We getting naked? How long you been in here? I don't want to know. I understand that cops have to talk for a long while, but like... Were you a cop? Like, was I a cop? Yes. I played a character named Kachow. I played him earlier today. Make Jay sweat. Make Jay hotter. White people happy. It's my song. I hope I don't fall asleep. You can always watch the VOD. Ivy, I don't know what to do with that if you say nothing. If Ka was a cop and you had the setup for it, it would have been hilarious to hear Ka try to get info out of Jay. Just watch yesterday's chase and the timing. It's a funny clip. I'd laugh at it more, Lanky Craig, if I wasn't so pissed about just not finding anyone to be able to do shit with. Gift to a random. Who wants a sub? Me, please. Pastor Cat asked.
Oh, fuck. Shit. Bitch. Yeah, check what's it. I'm getting really rich. Oh, fuck. Shit. Bitch. Yeah, check what's it. I'm getting really rich.
Aries, thanks for gifting a sub to Max Striker. I appreciate it very much.
My sub alert was TOS and now it's not. Thank you.
Hi, Rawa, I like a dragon. Thank you so much for the prime. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 20 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You gotta say for who? I need Chill to speak. Honestly, think not having the cops is a good thing. I don't think you're going to get screwed out of much. Oh, I think it's gonna go horribly, but I'm excited to see what happens. Okay. This is the meta I'm here for. Tiny, I'll ban you unironically. Get out. Leave, leave, leave. Go, go, go.
Oh, fuck. Shit. Bitch. Yeah, check what's it. I'm getting really rich.
Think I don't know Cassandra didn't say a one good word about Jay? Then talk shit with no reason? Get out of here, Tiny. Close the damn stream. The only bad scenario I can see from the interrogation is if PD wanted a CI on KC. But then you have to tell them you got kicked out, and then you have to go back and still charge you the felony, and Jay gets a little to nothing out of it. Yeah, probably. I'm not joking, Tiny. Close the tab. That way you can act on it naturally. They are custom mechanical keyboards made by... Oh, Jesus Christ. It's okay, Ivy. You don't have to advertise it like that. I appreciate it. Run a bounty ad? No, I don't want to sit here and try to farm money right now. I would actually just like the roleplay to continue. I understand they have a lot to talk about, but it takes a bit, man. Fuck. So, coughs loudly. How about them Cowboys? I gotta be honest. I might set up a timer because if they're gonna take this long to think about it, would Jay just take the felony out of frustration? They suck. Yeah, those Cowboys. It's funny. Every time the Cowboys get close to performing, it just gets, it's so bad. Jay, 100%. Oh, dear God. They're wasting so much of your time stuck in cells. I'd be very frustrated. Oh, yeah, I mean, if I was newer to roleplay, yes, I would be more angry. But I've been on the other side. I know why it takes that long. But in roleplay, you know, it makes sense for the character to be more upset. Maybe they forgot. Bounty with time served. I mean, you know. What time is it even right now? They probably forgot about Jay like everyone else, of course. What happens if you catch the felony? I don't actually know the consequences. I know there are consequences, but, like, regardless, Jay wouldn't want them. Like, why would he willingly accept a felony? How long is 150 months IRL? So, in NoPixel, months is equated to minutes. So, that would be 2.5 hours. 150 months is 2.5 hours of jail time. Take the felony and play Ka-Chow. So they're gonna do another 24 hours then? They don't have grounds to hold me for 24 hours. They can't, like, could they if they really, like, if it was Penta, yeah, you could push another investigative hold. But, like, for what? There's nothing to investigate right now. Because at the end of the day, like, when it comes to being a police officer, just because someone says something doesn't mean it is fact. It does not mean it is true. All you can do... What kind of character is Jay? Jay's the type of character where he very basic wants. He wants money, women, and power. Very basic. And when it comes to the people around him, if people are good to Jay, Jay will usually be equally, if not twice as good to them. Like, if someone's good to Jay, he will normally pay it back with interest. It's almost always the case. He's not, like, immune to emotion. He's definitely, like, an emotional character. Like, he gets angry. And when he doesn't have people to care about, it's definitely harder to play the character because it's like, me personally, OOC, I feel lost when Jay has no one to care about because it's like, fuck. There's normally, like, people to build up to help. But because there isn't any of that right now, it's tough. Which is why part of the reason the Kaneshiro clan thing was so weird. It's like, one of the complaints I think that the Kaneshiro clan had against Jay was that he didn't spend time with anyone else in the Kaneshiro clan. But no one in the clan tried to spend time with him. Literally no one asked. It was so weird. It was like they wanted to spend time with Jay, but no one asked to spend time with him. It was like, well, what did you want? You want the girl on the first date to rip your pants off and suck your dick? Like, no, relationships are a two-way street. Like, what the fuck? That was probably some of the weirdest roleplay I've ever seen. Like, the fuck? Also, hi, Sandeep. Thank you for the 20 months. Welcome back. Who are Jay's peeps in 3.0? Octavio Stenberg, who's played by Neutrin. Mayumi Homura, who's played by Luna Oni. What else? Kitty, yeah, Kitty. I would say Kitty would count. Kaneshiro was shit show high school bullshit. I mean, I wouldn't say it was a shit show, but I would say the roleplay there did definitely feel like high school. Having a meeting without all parties involved, making a decision without all parties involved, that screams high school. It's not good roleplay. I think good roleplay would have all the characters there, or at least have Jay there. It's not like I wasn't streaming and waking up every day consistently at the same time. That was just weird. But those are my OOC feelings, not the feelings from Jay. I Spy with My Little Eye, the same room still, Smoj. Yeah. I would follow way too close, but isn't Jay and Raya really close, or is there a misconception for me? In RP, like, yeah, they're day one homies, but dude, trying to RP with Raya on Jay lately is so difficult. Like, and like, it's not like I'm stupid. It's just like she's hanging out with one popular streamer to the next, and it's like, bro, I would love to RP that we're friends, but like, if you're just only ever around like big boy streamers, like what am I supposed to do here? I'm trying to RP around it, but it's just like, fuck. I get it. She's like a fun character. She's got a nice voice. She's like good at RP, but like at the end of the day, it's like, bro, at a certain point, like I can't help but notice you're only spending time with the big boys. Which you can't even really be mad at somebody for doing, because I understand Twitch is a business. Make your bag, make your dollar. You can't be mad at it, but you can definitely like see where you stand. I'll start playing Daisy again and her and Jay can hang out. I'll believe it when I see it, Tiny. Words in 4.0 mean nothing to me right now. At least the police officer offered to be. Dude, I think I've spent more time with the fucking cops in 4.0 than the fucking crims. On God. And it's not like I haven't tried. Don't worry, big streamer will maul and quit, and you'll. And okay, well, that's not what I want either. I don't want people to fall off plus L plus ratio. At the end of the day, yes, I want people to be successful. I want people to be able to turn this into a job if that's what they want. And to be able to do, you know, and pursue their dreams and their careers. I don't fucking wish ill on it, people. All I can do is observe and be like, well, I see how you are, and, you know, I can make note of that. Is there a way for Jay to join the company and be an intern? Jay, I don't think Jay knows what that is. I think that would be... I don't think Jay is aware of what that is. Hello, found you in the Coalition Gaming Discord. Hi. I like Chris. Chris is fun. Chris, when Jay get another felony as he is a crim, it shouldn't matter to him though, right? I mean, yeah. But like you can't like try to figure like when you get a felony in the future, you do crime in the future, you worry about it then. Like I can't worry about it now. At the end of the day, yes, you play a criminal character, you're going to get criminal charges and that's fine. But it would make sense to try to fight the first one because there are consequences for the first one. Here's the issue OOC, right? A lot of features in 4.0 aren't available yet. And so getting a felony right now is a huge deal, whereas in the future it may not be as big a deal. There's no way to get guns unless I rob a cop, which I guess I could do if I really wanted to. Unless you're a god and never get caught. I mean, I assume I won't get caught a majority of the time. I assume. Right? At the end of the day, like, yes, could you drive like Octavio? Yeah, you could. But even Octavio gets caught once in a blue moon. What about the EMS gig? Yes, Jay would lose his EMS job if he got a felony. They wouldn't want a fucking drug dealer to also be working in a government position. I tried. It's not like I didn't try to get EMS training too multiple times. Last night when I tried, someone said they didn't feel like it, so we just didn't. If this goes south, are you going to retire, Jay? I've thought about it. I understand that sometimes in roleplay things take a while. Like some people get lucky and they hit their stride, hit the ground running, and they're like, boom, I know what I'm doing, I know where I'm at. And great. You know, some people made OOC arrangements. I thought I did, but I got ghosted. And I've been trying to, you know, roll with it and just take opportunities that come up or see how things go as they may. But the last 3 days have been a lot of no, 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 no. I'm trying to make a game out of it and see how many times we can get rejected. Like someone say no or not want to do something and see how many times we can like get it. Chris, are you okay? Like OOC? I'm okay. I feel a little bit of stress from my extended family. Me personally, I'm fine. I'm very lucky that I have the girlfriend that I have. Her family is nice. They're very good to me. Only thing I ever really worry about is my extended family. The ones whose parents are struggling with work and to get a job. That's the only thing. Me personally, I'm vibing. Hope it gets better. Thanks, Holy Sit. Appreciate it. Only thing I'm waiting on is for them to get a job. Jay was a hacker back in the day, right? That'll be time to shine when robbing banks becomes a thing again. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe I'm washed. Start screaming in character. Nah. Is it time to load up TFT? We could have played 2 games already. Did you ask for a lawyer? No. IRL tennis arc coming back? No, that chapter of my life is closed. That chapter of my life is closed. Wait, TFT is better than League? I like both games.
My sub alert was TOS and now it's not. Thank you.
Oh, Doodaroo, thank you so much for the 4 months. Welcome back. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. You like League, really? I mean, think about it. If I told you, if someone came up to you and said, hey, there's this game you can play, 5v5, destroy the enemy base. Does that sound fun? Your title still says COD, by the way. Refresh Sap. No? You don't like 5v5, destroy the enemy base? CSGO? I mean, kind of. Plant the bomb. "5v5 planting a spike sounds better." Okay, well, it's the same concept, okay? It's the same idea. Sloth PD, come on, bruh. Look, man, I've been on the other side. I'm trying to exercise patience. The problem is we have a Z's. If we had a if we had a captain interrogating us, this would be a lot faster.
Genuine question. If you feel lost in NP, is there any reason you don't play on Onks for a bit?
Is there a reason? Tech Monk, you know, honestly, can I be real with you? Can I be real with you? I think that in the long run, one of the two servers won't exist at one point. I think at a certain point, there will only be one big server. I would like to be proven wrong. I wish nothing but the best for the ONX team. I want them to succeed. But I think that in the long run, if you're going to roleplay, my guess, my gamble, is that my gamble is that NoPixel will be the one standing because they have more money. It is hard to fuck up when you have a lot of money. Because more money means if something doesn't work out, you can try to throw money at it to solve the problem. Does it solve all problems in life? Hell no. Does it solve a lot of them and does it help a fuck ton? Absolutely. Do you think they would do some kind of merge? Maybe. If both parties can agree to be amicable and find a, you know, a business deal between the two of them. Didn't know ONX was a big server. I'm pretty sure they are. I don't know. Look, at the end of the day, I hope I'm wrong. But the reason I'm choosing to stay on NoPixel is because I think between the two, if one is to survive, it would be NoPixel. That is my guess. Only Kyle and Penta with viewership? I mean, Wolfabell's on there. Who else is... I mean... Wolfabell's on that server. Who else is over there? Who else is on that server? Randy Bullet? I doubt it. I do not think that they would let Rated on that server. There's no way they would let Rated on that server. They denied, he legit is? Wait, really? Hold on. Let me get this straight. Okay, let me get this straight. You're telling me that ONX denied, what's his name, Synthwave or Wave Synth? Synth Hunter. You're telling me they denied Synth Hunter because of the bad breakup. Because of the bad breakup that he had with the girl on NoPixel. But they accepted Rated, even though that there were so many women that came forward talking about their experience with him. Have we checked the door? JK is handcuffed to the table. Remember how a few days ago I said ONX is the kick of NoPixel Twitch? Rated was on another server the other night, not ONX. Okay. Bro, how are you still here? Well, Jay is, you know, handcuffed to the table, quote unquote, and the doors are locked. I would just be so surprised. One of the big things that they mention is that they want their players to feel like safe on the server and whatnot, and I would be surprised if they let him on it, considering everything that was made publicly available. I thought his ponytail was tied to the table. No, Jay, I was just making an in-character joke saying hold my hair as a way of saying I'm not going to run away from you. What happened if you died in police custody?
Mr. K.
I mean, Mr. Aziz, I understand
Good
you have a
news.
job, but you being
Good
very
news.
disrespectful of my time.
I'm very sorry. I'm very, very sorry. It's not up to me. I was making sure that everything we're doing falls within legal statutes. I'm making sure that I'm finding ways to cover for you to make sure that you're safe as well, okay? I understand. My intent is not to waste your time, and I dearly and sincerely apologize for that. Now, you want to hear the good news?
You make it sound like there's also bad news.
Not this time. Well, I mean, yes, there is always bad news for you, but the good news is I'm getting a attorney of mine to write up documentation. It's not anything too bad. It's going to stay between me, you, my captain, and the prosecutor that we have. They've been made aware of your situation. They've been made aware of the charges you're facing. I'm having them draft up, as we speak, a contract, a letter of agreement between you, myself, and the attorneys that are going to be present. This is now going to be protecting you. This is now going to keep you away from facing any felonies right now. But the thing is, if I send you out and you're going to be doing what we were talking about, and you're going to be helping me in this situation, it takes a simple person to go look up your record. They're going to find out, hey, he was missing for so long, but he doesn't have anything. You know what I mean? It's going to raise eyebrows in your direction, and that's not something we want, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, we're going to be able to cover for you. We're going to be able to place, we're speaking to judges right now, but we should be able to place a charge that's going to show up on your record in case anybody asks you any questions as to where you've been.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? We'll also be able to make sure that if anybody asks questions, you have your cover story. You're okay. You're not in no trouble. I was arrested. Yeah, they tried to go after me, but all they got me was all the weed that I had on me at the time. And it would only be possession of the cannabis. That's it. That's all that's going to be on your record. You're not being charged with it, but it's a cover. Is that something you'd be willing to do?
What's the charge?
It's going to be the felony possession of marijuana, okay? Because of the amount you had on you, and it's not the actual charge we're pushing. This is, you're not being charged for it. It's just going to show up in case anybody starts asking questions, and you have that to point to and go like, this is what happened.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
You're not playing no games, are you, Mr. Aziz?
If I was playing games, boss man, I would have already taken you to court. Ain't no games here. I'm being as serious as I come. When I tell you I'm working hard to keep you safe and protected, I'm keeping you safe and protected. Because if the information you're going to be giving me, like you said, leads to big fish, leads to bigger things, I'm happy with that. I told you, Mr. J, you're not one to be doing this. You're not one to be falling under this. You're somebody who just got caught up in the wrong crowd. Or so it seems. To me, at least. Right?
I'm aware Nev fails.
Now, in a moment, once we're ready with all this, we're going to present you with the documentation. I'm going to have your signature, my captain's. And after that, we're going to sit here, me, you, and my captain. I'm going to ask you a few questions. I'm going to let you know what we have expected of you for the next 2 weeks. And like I mentioned to you prior, if we don't get the information that we've agreed upon in the next 2 weeks, the felony intent will be charged on you. You understand? Felony possession with intent to distribute. That's the charge you have been looking at. That's a charge that will be pushed onto you if you try to blow smoke under my ass or my captain's ass, if you try to take us on a wild goose chase. And you know what I mean? We're not going to do that. We don't even need to talk like that. Because we're going to work together, right?
All right, I understand. Where's the contract?
Being drafted up as we speak right now.
Well, I've been doing a lot of waiting, so it sounds like we got to do some more.
Just a little bit, and after that, we'll be all good. Like I've mentioned to you several times, okay, you do have the right to an attorney. As you know, Miranda, as well as I do, okay? If you'd like your attorney to come down and look over this contract, I'm not going to say no to it, because that is your right. But you said that you don't want one, correct?
Not at this time.
All right. Fantastic. Now again, would you like any food, anything to drink? I know I've had you here for a long time, and I mentioned it's not my intent, sir.
I am fine for the time being.
Okay. All right. Do you have any questions for myself or my captain?
Just that, what's your lawyer's WPM?
I hope it's fast. For both of our sakes. Let me go check on them, okay?
All righty.
What if the gang you're stitching on sees this
Well, I can sit here with
OOC
you.
and do some...
Up to you.
Well, it don't matter to me. Wherever you feel comfortable.
No, it's just up to you. If you want some space, you want me here, I can be here.
I would like to
Oh, no,
apologize.
you do whatever you
I
gotta
was
do.
apparently
Don't
speaking out
matter.
my gingerly. Rated is not on
How you feeling? Do you need
ONX.
some food?
I must have mixed
You know, I'm
stuff
okay,
up
actually.
when I was looking at
Believe it or
PPS
not,
streaming
the jail
GTA
food
5.
is
Big sorry.
insane.
100% my bad.
Alright.
Besides, Tiny's already here after I asked her to leave,
Why do you
so...
say it's insane?
Well, you know, it's about the only good thing that's in there. A lot of things seem a little broken in there, but you know, I'm sure in time.
Yeah. I mean, as you know, everything I kind of defunded, so it'll
Yeah.
get better. It can only get better from here.
You know, it definitely can get worse.
You think so?
Mm.
All right. Well, so I do appreciate your cooperation and everything so far. I mean, you got yourself in a very difficult position, you know? So all you could do is just do the right thing and try to help yourself out.
You know, it's interesting to say the least.
Besides, anyways, as far
Do
as
you have
the...
any family or friends here?
I don't got any family and I don't got any friends.
How'd you get here?
Well, after the war, you know, I moved back.
The
If you're-
war. Are you talking about the Sanquin War?
Yeah. How far back you want me to go? I mean, you know, I popped out
Well,
my
I wanna
mother's
ask
vagine
something
like
real
everybody
quick.
else.
The Sanquin War. I know this is a completely different topic, but I've been trying to find books about it. I've been trying to study a little bit of history to understand what happened exactly, so I can get perspective on things, right? However, I've been having a hard time finding a book or finding somebody that can tell me what happened.
Well, you would probably want to find a man by the name of Johnny Devine, and he could tell you all about it in very gross detail.
Johnny Devine.
Mm-hmm.
Why does that name ring a bell? I feel like I've met that man before. Is he
Well-
from Los Santos?
Yeah, I saw him the other day.
Does he work for Mosley's?
I'm not sure where he works for. I seen him driving a big tow truck, so maybe involved with cars in some capacity.
Why do you recommend that I go to this Johnny Devine? Heard a lot of people were part of it. I mean, hell, some cops are there too as well.
Well, I put it this way. Nobody gonna know both sides better than that man. Because I can only tell you things from the outsider perspective. He can tell you things from your side as well as their side.
When you say your side, what does that mean?
Oh, you know, as an officer.
And what were you doing in the war?
I got out of here a few months before it happened. Your shit was getting very violent for me. I needed to skip town.
You only heard about it.
Fortunately. Because from what I heard, I definitely did not want to be here.
Can you tell me what you heard?
Well, there are perspectives going as far as treason to murder to, I mean, just about anything. It was people figuring out they were fighting for the right things and swapping sides, realizing they were fighting for the wrong things, and some people just straight up, what's the term? AWOL. Some people just, they didn't have the heart for it and they left in the middle of the war. At the end of it all, it resulted in Los Santos collapse, and, well, after things got rebuilt up, here we are.
Do you feel like things are getting better?
Well, I hope so. Things probably already great for some people here. Some things probably pretty shit. Some things, you know, people still finding their way. As a whole, everybody moving back. It's always, it's never not going to be a great time. A lot of new faces, a lot of old ones. The city's full of life right now, and I don't think anyone's going to complain about that. In a way, it's like homecoming.
Yeah. Do you have any complaints?
Not about anything that won't become better in time. That or we'll see another collapse, who knows?
I hope not. Because I feel like that's the last thing we need right now. After all the efforts and the rebuild that's been going on the past 5 years.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, regarding the...
I'm going to go talk to the officers and see what's going on. I'll be back.
Alrighty.
Regarding the OOC shit, at the end of the day, like, if someone OOCs or metagames, it's not really something that you should ever take time to worry about or think about, right? Like, if someone wants to find something out, you know, in character, they'll do it. And if someone wants to, you know, metagame, they'll do it. At the end of the day, that's not on you. If somebody wants to play that way, that's their choice. If somebody doesn't want to play that way, that's their choice. The biggest thing is, like, you just have to give people the benefit of the doubt. I mean, you don't have to, but you should give people the benefit of the doubt that, you know, they're going to play it as straight up as they can. And if things are treated well, then cool. And if things go well and both parties are, you know, putting their best foot forward and trying to not get OOC emotional about things, then sure. If they choose not to, then that happens too. At the end of the day, you know, that's life. That's life. Some people will shoot straight as an arrow. Some people will, you know, do whatever it takes to get the upper hand.